Hello, Federal viewers. Welcome to a chat with Mr. Chinny Krishna. He is the former vice-chairperson of the Animal Welfare Board of India. Hello, sir. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. My pleasure.
So there are many news reports and there are many viral video clips that show the stray dog attacks on children in many cities across India. Many instances are reported like this. Is there a surge in the attack, or what is the other view of you being an animal rights activist? Can you explain to us? We see there is an increased number of stray dog attacks across cities.
Okay, madam, to start with, I'd like to make it very, very clear that anybody who's a true animal person is a people person too. Every death of a child is as important or more important to us as the death of a dog or a cat or an animal. Number one. Number two, do you know how many deaths there have been in India due to rabies last year?
The government says it's close to 37 rabies deaths.
Well, it's a little over 50 last year, rabies deaths. So, do you know the number of deaths in India due to rabies in 1996? It was approximately 30,000.
Okay.
Okay. Now the Blue Cross, I'll just give you a little bit of introduction. More important than having been the vice chairman of the Animal Welfare Board of India, which incidentally was purely an honorary position. I'm the co-founder and the current chairman of the Blue Cross of India. The Blue Cross of India is the point of origin of the animal birth control program. And the biggest compliment being paid to us today is that the WHO, the WOAH, that's the World Organization for Animal Health, and the FAO, three international organizations, refer to this program as the ABC program and no longer as the CNR, which is the Catch, Neuter, and Return program. More importantly, if you go to www.environmentalhistory.org, it is a tome brought out by Radford University as Milestones in World Environmental History. I would request you to go to 1959, whoever is listening, and you will find that one of the milestones marked in 1959 is the formation of the Blue Cross of India, which has led to a drop in rabies cases, and it's considered as a milestone in world environmental history. Number one. Number two, I'd like to also make it very clear that the job of preventing rabies attacks and rabies deaths in India does not lie with NGOs and animal welfare organizations. It lies squarely as mandated by Parliament with the government of India and the respective state governments, which are supposed to carry out and are mandated and legally required to carry out an animal birth control program for animals, for dogs especially. This is not being done. India is a very funny country in many respects. Number one, when the government does not give us power, each of us go and put in captive generator sets, which are highly inefficient, burning up imported fuel. When they don't give us water, we transport water in water tankers on public roads.
Sir, I'm sorry to interrupt, but let's focus on this question. Is there an increased number of stray attacks, or the other way? Is it the news reports that comes up every day shows these clips, and people get scared of these stray dogs?
People get scared of a lot of things, including snakes, including elephants running amok. The number of stray of dog deaths in India, of dog bite deaths in India last year has been relatively negligible. Rabies deaths, as you said, 50 last year, that's 4 per month. Okay, now 4 per month. Do you know how many people died of snake bite last year? Approximately 60,000. Do you know how many people died in motor accidents last year? Approximately 496,000. Okay, and now you are talking to me about 50 dogs. And if you think there's a surge in the increase in the number of dogs, The only way to keep it down is very, very simple. Number one, everybody who owns an animal should practice responsible pet ownership. Number two, if the animal birth control program is properly done, there will be no or negligible number of bites. Every survey made in India and abroad has shown that the largest number of deaths due to rabies in India or dog attacks is from owned animals, not
Okay.
from street dogs.
Not from stray dogs, it's by the
It's
pet
street.
dogs.
It's not stray, by the way. They are all street dogs. The street is their home. Just as there are street children, there are street dogs. A stray dog is a dog that has strayed away from its original location.
Hmm.
These are street dogs. They belong on the street. They were born on the street. For 5,000 years, we in India learned to live happily with nature and with the animals surrounding us.
Okay.
And I would like to also make it very clear that for us, it's not a question of children or animals, it's a question of children and animals. The parent's responsibility lies in making sure that the child does not have an unhealthy fear of animals, including dogs. Every animal can scent fear. If a child reacts by screaming, a dog is more likely to attack.
Okay. So you mean to say these attacks are not truly increasing, it's just becoming more visible now?
It is becoming more visible. Unfortunately, social media is a double-edged sword. It can, and today with artificial intelligence and artificial intelligence figures, things can be made to look totally different.
Okay. Because when we get to see those clips, it's really scary to see a child being mauled by two three stray dogs together, and that
Absolutely.
really touches many hearts.
I fully
As you
agree.
mentioned, yes sir.
I fully agree. It's terrible to look at, and it's more terrible for the families concerned, and even more terrible for the child involved.
My question is, why dogs attack children very easily? Why children
Okay,
become easy prey?
I'll answer that question. As I said, the largest number of attacks is from owned animals. The second largest are from children playing with street dogs which have just given birth to puppies. Children are naturally curious, naturally kind. They go to see the little babies, and any mother of any species is a most aggressive beast when it comes to the question of protecting her offspring. When they see children going near the puppies, that mother dog tends to attack.
Okay. What are the efforts that the pet parents should initiate? Because you mentioned how in many cases it's the pet dog that gets into these attack instances. So can you explain to many pet lovers will also be watching this show, can you guide us through the efforts that they need to take?
Number one, never go and touch a strange animal. Number two, as far as owned animals are concerned, don't let outsiders pet the dogs. It's why the largest number of bites are from owned animals, is because dogs are territorial in nature. And being territorial in nature, anybody who comes into its territory, any stranger coming in its territory, is looked upon with suspicion by the dog. That's the nature of the dog. There are some dogs which are much more protective of its surroundings, and these include dogs which have been primarily bred as guard dogs. These are like Rottweilers, German Shepherds, Huskies, Malinois, uh, Dobermans. These are all actually attack dogs and are not even suitable to be normally kept at home pets.
Okay. So you mean to say that we should go in for, even to adopt, we should adopt the native varieties of dogs instead of the
No,
hybrid
no,
and foreign
well,
dogs.
we are getting away from the subject because I mean we are now talking about the dog attacks. If you're talking about a pet owner, go and adopt a street dog. They
Hmm.
give you the same kind of love, Indian dogs, as the foreign breeds. The foreign breeds basically have been all custom built and custom bred over the last 270 years. The pug, for example, is only 60 years old. Okay, they are all custom built, genetically modified dogs. The street dogs in India have been naturally born to be friendly. They are friendly dogs. You never you when you can see people walking through packs of street dogs on the road and nothing generally happens. Why the sudden attacks? You will find that they take place only when it's a nursing mother, or when you make a noise like a motorcycle goes by. A dog is disturbed by that because it has very sensitive hearing. Just as an
Hmm.
elephant reacts badly to crackers being burst in its vicinity, a dog reacts when it finds a noisy motorcycle going by. If the person on the motorcycle stops, the dog will stop chasing him.
Hmm.
Generally,
I understand. So, what are the policy gaps which you are looking at when it comes to this to reduce the number of instances of stray dog attacks?
see, I'll be very honest with you. A street is really no place for a dog with today's high speed traffic and today's conditions in cities. Every dog deserves a loving home. We domesticated the wolf and made it into a domestic animal called the dog. From the from this, we owe a responsibility to the dog. We have to do it by the most humane method possible. If I remove all the dogs from the street today, from any one street that you're living on, for example, for temporarily there would be a drop in the number of dogs because dogs being territorial in nature, a certain pack of dogs would have occupied your street. You remove all the dogs, temporarily there's a reduction in the number of dogs there, but then because food is available, other dogs will migrate into these areas which are unoccupied. So the only way to stop this is by ensuring that the animal birth control program, as drawn up by the Animal Welfare Board of India and as passed by Parliament, is strictly followed by all local bodies.
Yeah. What is the role of the community, the people, the public as such, when there is a quite a sizable number of dogs on the street? What should be the role of the community?
The role of the community is to ensure that their local body, their elected officials, carry out the duty that they are supposed to do, for which they are paid. Incidentally, they're not doing it out of love or something. They're doing it because they get a salary to do it from the government. Taxpayers' money is given to them to carry out certain duties. One of the duties include sterilization of the animals.
Hmm. Is it happening regularly, sir? The sterilization programs, are they funded by the government in enough number of sterilization operations being
No,
carried out?
no, not enough. You have
Okay.
to stabilize any population. You have to do approximately 70% of the number of dogs in that area. Once 70% is done, you stabilize the population and it will not grow any further. Every percentage over 70 leads to an ultimate reduction in the number of dogs because no new puppies are being born. Vaccination is an answer only for the rabies part and the zoonotic diseases, not for the controlling the number of animals on the street.
Fine, sir. Fine. Thank you very much for joining us, sir, and sharing your inputs. Thanks very much. Federal
Thank you.
viewers, like, share, and comment on this video. And please do comment on the information which you get to know through this video. Thank you, sir. Thanks much.
Thank you. God bless. Thank you.